Hey guys, Bud here with Dependable Lawn Care, and today I've got my oldest and my youngest working with me. It's kind of fun. My youngest wanted to get out and make a little bit of money, and she's been on a mower before but doesn't have a lot of experience, so I've actually got her on this 52 with the Tweels coming at me right now, and then Gage is out there. He's on the 61. So, see if she runs me over. Anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know we've had the Tweels on for well, all of our properties this week. We've got two properties left today, and then that's it for our week, and we'll be finished up. So we've used them on half, a little more than half of our properties, and really getting to test them out, and so far we are absolutely loving them. It's definitely better ride quality. The traction is just night and day difference. The only downside to them that I've noticed is you do have to be careful, a little bit careful with tearing up the turf. You can do one of these pretty easy if you're not careful about making your 3-point turn. You notice she turned pretty hard right here, and it actually, it actually really didn't tear anything up. But you just got to be a little bit careful with that. And then I've also noticed we've had so much stinking rain that a lot of our properties have been pretty soft. And although they get excellent traction, you do have to be mindful of how much mud collects in the tire treads before you drive across a driveway or a street or something like that. We've been taking like one extra pass before we leave the yard without the blades going, just to let the tires clear out, because the tread on them is so deep that they'll actually hold on to a lot of mud and dirt. Of course, that's, like I said, mainly because it's just so stinking soft and wet. And I know as the season goes on, that won't be an issue, but right now, especially if you're a commercial guy and you've got commercial properties, you know what a pain in the butt it is to get, dirt tracks all over your pavement or your concrete and then have to clean all that crap off. So that's the only downside that I've seen to them. One of the main things that I'm wanting to see over the next 3, 4, 5 years with these mowers and these Tweels, I want to see how well they hold up, see how well they last. I've tried to find videos about the Tweels and how long you can expect to use them and how many hours you can get out of them and that kind of stuff. And there's really not a whole lot of information from the guys that are actually out there in the field. You've got dealers that'll tell you 2,000 or 3,000 hours on a set, but different mowers, they just wear differently on tires. She spun around right in one spot right there. I'm kind of surprised it didn't tear it up, but this is pretty tough. A lot of fescue in this, so this is pretty tough turf out here. We've got a lot of yards right now that would tear up, but she just doesn't know any better yet. That's my lack of training. But anyway, she's doing good. All joking aside, she's really doing good. But anyway, different mowers are going to do differently with those tires, depending on the weight of the mower, the type of terrain you're using them on, all that kind of stuff. So I really want to see how long they're going to last, because, realistically, the longer they last, the more use, the more hours you get out of them, the more the expense is justifiable. When you're spending $1,000, or in my case, $1,100 on a set of these Tweels, they better hold up, and they better hold up for a long freaking time. Otherwise, you know, even if they get better traction, even if you have a better ride quality, etc., etc., if they're not at least outlasting 2 or 3 sets of regular turf tires, then that's still a lot of money to spend. She was just down here mowing, and you can see where she's gone around it because she's probably worried about getting stuck. And I can see why. I mean, this is, yeah, look at that. That's soft, wet, spongy. There's standing water in there. This is a low spot, you know, so all of the, and you can tell by how much it's killed off, but all the water is just kind of settling in this low area. So I'm gonna walk to the other side, and I might get my mower stuck, but I'm actually gonna have her come straight through this, just so I can show you guys what those Tweels will do, because I can just about guarantee it won't get stuck the way those things just float across stuff. So yeah, you can see the water. I mean, standing water. So like I said, I might regret this, but I really don't think it'll get stuck. I think it'll walk right through it. And we normally do what she's doing in the spring. We just kind of mow around this area, and then towards the end of spring, you know, it's dried out enough that we can go ahead and mow it and knock it all down. But this is a good chance to kind of get some video of what this thing will do on some really nasty stuff that you wouldn't want to take turf tires across, I guarantee you. Look at that. Is that crazy or what? I mean, you can see the tracks, but I mean, heck, it just floated across here like it was no big deal. Didn't slow her down a bit, so that's, I just got my feet wet. Anyways, that's what I was saying, guys. Man, those Tweels are just freaking amazing. The traction is just phenomenal. So anyway, you guys have seen enough of that for now. Thanks for watching. Get out there and make some money, and we'll catch you on the next one.